Yeah, now you win. I said now you win. It's not easy because many wrote Arsenal off based on the former previous record 10-2, 10-5, you know. But today, Arsenal reclaimed the mantle. Those lost glory, according to my man, say Arsenal, you know, yesterday is not the Arsenal of today. So the lost glory is back. Do you believe that?
Definitely, definitely. I believe 100%.
So what did Ateta did today that made this game so easy for us to watch?
Today the team played very well because there was cohesion within the midfield and the defense. They were able to match the Bayern Munich players stride by stride, and so they were able to, in some cases, they outclassed them. Person like Declan Rice played very well today. Was carrying the ball from the defense to the attack, making sure that Bayern defenders were on their toe. You know, so today the midfield did a marvelous job.
You won match today, ba? So why is your voice down? I tell your viewers to see you. They should hear you. I mean, not before the
I'm
goal.
just coming from somewhere, so I'm a little bit tired.
Give us small voice.
Okay, like I was saying, the team did very well today. The midfield, the Zubimendi and the Declan Rice, they did a marvelous job today for the midfield, and the defenders too did their own. And with that, we were able to at least outclass Bayern Munich. We did well based on the fact that we have cohesion in our team. People were saying they were our husbands, they will beat us, they will do that. But they forgot something, that the Arsenal of then is not the same now. And that's why people make certain mistakes, because fine, history most time counts. But you also look at the team of the present day team, not the other team that they defeated. Even then, they had a better team too, compared to now. So when you match them now, if you can say that Arsenal can match them stride for stride, whichever way they come, Arsenal can meet them, because defense they are also solid. Midfield they are good. Even the attack, they have people that will problem their defenders. So that is why it was difficult for them to get that result they were looking for. And Arsenal took their chances. Those chances came and they weren't missing them. They took them, and that was how we won the game.
Clinical team, few shots, fewer goals. They didn't miss their chances, but without the strikers, how is Arsenal managing to do these things?
That is where you see, most teams build their team behind their strikers, but Arsenal doesn't build their team behind their strikers. They have a team play. They make sure everybody within the team contributes to goals, because when they spread the goals across every player, you find out it will be difficult for you to know who will score goal, because a defender can come and score, a midfielder can score, even the attackers can score. Even in a situation where the attacker doesn't score goal, it doesn't bother the team, because they know that somebody somewhere will give them that goal that they needed for. And that is what happened today. The Merino that they were using for attack couldn't score. Who scored the first goal? It was Timber. Before you know it, they brought in Madeke, came in second half. After the changes, when Saka left, Madeke came, scored the second goal. Martinelli came, scored the third goal. We never had a pointer there. But yet we had players that contributed to the goals. That is just the beauty about the Arsenal team. They don't rely on just the striker to score. Unlike a situation where every ball goes to the attacker, every ball goes to the striker. No, you can see a situation where even without the attacker, other players can still score the goal. That is why that is one thing I found to like in Arteta, because he made sure that the goal is evenly distributed among the players. So nobody has the sole responsibility of scoring goal. No, if you have your chance, if you have a clean chance, put the ball at the back of the net and it will still count. That's just the good thing. Unlike if you watch Bayern, we are solely relying on Harry Kane. And a situation where Harry Kane could not perform, the team we are left stranded. They collapsed. They were left stranded because the attacker who they expected to perform couldn't perform. That is where the problem is. But if they are spread, maybe didn't build the team around Kane and expected other players to score, you would have seen the situation where Kane must even decide to come to play inside the midfield, allowing others to push front for him and get goals. But unfortunately for them, no, they allowed him to stay there. And the defenders did a marvelous job today. They marshaled him. He couldn't even muster a shot. A hurricane of all persons could not muster a single shot. I mean, it's baffling.
All right, you should give compliment to whom compliment is due, and the better. Because Arsenal of yesterday, according to what you said, lack squad depth. But Arsenal of today, what won Arsenal the game today was squad depth. Like I explain for Nati tomorrow, it's squad depth.
Exactly. That's you're very, very correct. Compared to before, we don't have squad depth. But now we have depth. At least, even if we have injury and you turn your back and look to the bench, you will still pick a player that will do something good. Unlike before, that when we have injuries, you will now see players coming from the youth team to fit in. You see Nelson, you see some players that even you have even heard their name before. They will just bring them in because of injury. But this time around, even with the injury crisis we are having in the team, this team is still progressing. They are not playing as if they have injury. Because one, we have a squad depth in the team. Where you when you check your bench, you are in fact you have confidence with your bench. Even without the first team playing well, you have confidence in your bench that a player from the bench can come and make changes. And that is what happened today. The two goals that came was players that came in second half. They came in and they made changes and the goals came. Unlike before, when a player comes in, rather than improving the team will still be going down. But this time around, because of the depth, any player that comes in wants to prove himself to the coach. Yeah. And based on that, even that there is competition in the team, everybody that has the opportunity of playing for Arsenal now plays to his optimum perfection, making sure he impresses the coach so that he can play the next match. Unlike before, he can say a player, even though he doesn't play well today, he believes that tomorrow he will still be the person. They will call him on the sheet, he will be first name. But now it's not like that again. There is competition, serious competition, and it's making the team do well, pushing the team forward, and I like that. And all kudos to Andrea Batra, as you earlier said, he was the one that made it happen because he came and flooded the team with players, and I say kudos to him.
All right, with what we are seeing and with the performance of Early, because they say now your foundation where you take the builders, now take no wetin go happen tomorrow. I don't know. Are you sure this foundation where on the build on a house on will lead on to glory? Because at the glory days matters a lot.
Definitely, definitely, it will lead us to glory. It will lead us from what they are playing now. I believe by the end of the season, we will lift something.
And I go lift something. May no be calling couple. All right, congratulations, my guy. Congrats.